Hey everybody, and welcome back to the SaltyyShow, and welcome back to our Kolhkis campaign on Total War Rome 2 with the Divide et Impera overhaul mod, fully updated and out of beta now. Episode 8. Hope you guys are doing well today, and I hope you're ready to get right into this. And if you are, please like and subscribe as always, and tick that bell icon to be notified when I post videos like this and or others. But before we get started real quick, I would like to mention to everyone that does chime in, do stay tuned around the channel, as there should be a new series, fingers crossed, coming around very soon, and hopefully it sticks around, but if not, either way, I just wanted to give you all a little heads up. Do keep an eye on the uploads coming in the next couple weeks. But now let's get properly into this. Thanks to the last episode, we did a lot of financial stabilizing and military movement, and also I left the choice of conquest into Ural's hands. But one thing we're going to do real quick is, thanks to a subscriber, we're going to send my spy to the far northern reaches of Europe. Not all the way into the Northlands, but into the Germanic north, to where we can establish trade with this region here, which will give us access to all the port settlements in most of Europe and some of the British Isles. It'll obviously skip over some of the Mediterranean, but it should establish trade with a lot of people, allowing us to grow exponentially fast if we can establish that. So that's going to be probably her lifelong journey. She is 25 right now. She could make it back before she dies, but that'll be our goal for now. Meanwhile, the other two questions was to push north or to push south, and I must be honest, the comments were tied, so it seems it's going to be a bit up to me to decide what we do. Is solidifying this northern province, or pushing south against the cartel, backstabbing them. And with that being said, I think while our king's down here, let's take a look real quick here. They have no allies, they have no immediate friends. Eliminating the Royal Scythians would secure our northern border. Gratefully so. We don't want to encroach. It would be a new ally that we can liberate and hold the north for the meantime. But it would be beneficial to do so. So we're going to gather what we can here, and we're going to move on from there. Let's end the turn. And actually, before that, I do want to go ahead and actually use one of my men here and send them on a diplomatic mission. And we're going to send them to the, let's do the Katoi. See if we can establish good relationships with these guys here. Liberate the Royal Scythian faction here. That way our north will be absolutely secure, hopefully. And trade. Trade is always prosperous. Do hope you all are doing well and everyone's having a good day whenever you watch this on a week or weekend. And I'll let you in on a little secret if you're still watching. This is the second time I've recorded this. The first time I made it a good bit in. However, the game crashed and it forced me to restart and go from there. Nothing really was missed, as plans weren't made yet, but this is the second time I've been through this. We're gonna give this a little bit of a shot. Hopefully no more crashes. Either way, y'all won't see the physical crash, but we're gonna get through this, crashes or not. All energies on. Y'all know how it is, sending out text. Which, a little hint on that new Let's Play that might come around. I had my fiance pick the faction. I won't give any more details, as I do want it to be somewhat of a surprise, but I do just hope everyone enjoys it. And we'll go from there. Let's return with a generous tribute. Generous indeed. Lots of wealth. Very nice. Alrighty. So, yep, you need to keep going north. Right there. Keep going that way. And that being a generous tribute, +5.
We will gladly listen to your offers, but do not wrap them in lies. The spirits know truth.
They don't want... No.
Your offer was kindly.
We're not going to give them any money yet, considering they could still possibly crumble to the best army. But this force here is going to be left on the patrol regions option, as it eliminates a good chunk of the upkeep. -5 upkeep, yep. And we're going to wait. Meanwhile, over here, we actually get rid of one of these units. Let's get rid of... Yeah, never mind. Get rid of them. And that king can finish. Grab the cavalry. 3 cav, and then 1 more archer. Very nice. And then the king's army will be at full strength once more. The Cartil are pushing deep into the south, though. They've got 1 big army there, 1 there, a minor one there, and a 3rd there. So yeah, the Cartil are becoming quite the expansionist power in the south, so we might end up actually securing Gros and fortifying it to our liking. That is yet to be established, though. Ooh, we do also want to upgrade this already, and then we can upgrade the Caucasian. I almost forgot to do that. Then we can upgrade the military fort. The question is what to do, because I do think this needs to take precedent, securing the north. But the longer we allow the Cartil faction to grow, the bigger the problem they pose is. They've been allowed to expand far too fast, and they're far too strong. And their garrison is something to uphold, full of eastern spearmen that are not as weak as they might seem. Oh, excuse me. I should have got a drink. I talked about this right before the game crashed, that I ran out of my drink. And, I should have got one before I restarted this. But here we are. Me making dumb decisions. Oh boy. I might cut it eventually and go get one. But y'all won't know. Well, you will. But you won't know how long it takes me to get the drink. Alright, the Arhai declared war on the Slukia. That's not good. And he's earned a sycophant. Yeah, well, we don't want that. And Armenia has fallen. So the Cartil have eliminated the last remnants of the Armenian faction, and in doing so secured a lot of the south, which is beneficial currently for us, but it's definitely not exactly where we want to be at. And as much as, or as strong as the Seleucids are, they're not really in any power to keep the Cartil at bay, I don't believe. Let's see.
Greetings. Now.
No trade with anybody up there.
Greetings. Now speak.
Let's keep focusing on our spy. Continue moving her that way. Yeah, that's where we want her to go. Hopefully we can establish trade. Alright. Honestly, do we want to wait for that archer to recruit a mercenary along the way? Oh, really? Quickly. We can actually find out. Can we? We cannot grab them as they're a local unit. So, go back into patrol stance.
Ready for battle.
Let's see. Well, honest, we really want to get marching.
Advance.
can't grab really anything. We could grab another Kolhkis skirmisher that give 3/3. That won't be too bad. It would somewhat diminish our longer range capabilities, but we'll risk it while we move. Well, I mean, we could grab the Scythian archer and move on. Sorry guys if that's gonna bug you, but I think that's what we'll do. We'll move him to the full extent back north, and we'll grab a archer. We need to deal with this northernmost threat first. And I promise, the people that want to see war with Carthage and that did recommend it, it will happen. But maybe first we need to secure the north. Secure the north and maybe loot and occupy the settlement to get a huge financial income. Deal with the rebellion that comes after that, but we'll have a full army and a half at least up there by then, so hopefully we'll be able to deal with any rising threats as that. Let's fingers crossed though. Fingers crossed. Oh, sorry y'all. I do apologize for the intern timers. The intern timers and moving my king all the way back to our home region. But we really needed them replenishment rates. Alrighty. We had a couple of good things happen, and the noblewoman down here, we're gonna grab, where is it? Culture conversion and then evading spies. All of those are very good. What'll be the fastest? No, you're not gonna go the fastest way. You're gonna be stupid. That would give you all sea attrition, so we'll wait till next turn to move you. But they will be up there soon. In fact, yeah, never mind. We're good. 2 more turns till we get the Kolhkis settlement going, and let's keep saving our money. I'm sorry we're not doing too much. The king did desperately need more men, though. So keep going that way. Oh, the Bundini. The Bundini nomads. I'd really like to establish the cartel as a nice faction.
Greetings. Your offer was kindly. We have no need to share glory.
What if we
welcome you, worthy speaker. I listen because your people are known to have honor. Your goods? Well, no. We see little gain in trade between our people.
We'll grab Aryu again and send him. Because we really want to establish good relationship with him, considering we can trade. I do wonder if liberating that faction or looting and sacking. I don't know. We'll have to decide. See how the war goes before we decide what to do with the settlement. It is a grain settlement, though, so it would give a lot of extra food. But it would stretch our garrison forces thin, as they must control... Oop, sorry, hit my mic there, guys. I hope y'all didn't feel that. Hope y'all didn't hear that. But it would stretch our northern army thin, as this one is not an army, it is merely a eastern patrol aiding in the province. This force over here guarding the capital of the province is going to be the response force to any hostilities in the area. And it's chock full of skirmishers, really, not even a lot of melee troops, as it's not meant to be in open field battles.
You have been blessed
so
with courage, so will you not use that?
We will do that shortly, but we're not ready to do that just yet, friend. We would like for it to be a surprise. Another generous tribute. That's really good. Couple new kingdoms, and he ranked up, which we're gonna give him the. We're going to give him that, actually. But we're also going to give him the capable bureaucrat. And then we're going to give him Influence per turn for... No, we don't want that. We want that. There we go. We have enough money to increase this settlement here to a Caucasian colony. One more turn and you're done. Move our king all the way here. Let's go spy on them with this army. There we go. We could grab a couple more units starting this turn. A lot more, maybe some cannon fodder and maybe a baggage trains, reduce supply usage in enemy lands, reduce population requirements for replenishment, prevent attrition in desert and alpine, help others. If we have a baggage train, let's go ahead and recruit the baggage train, and then let's grab some bigger units that can fill the ranks, perhaps, such as these Georgian. Well, no, they take from the main body. You don't really want to. We don't want to take from the main body, so maybe these Proto-Slav levies as well. Yeah, it'll bolster the ranks, and it'll actually help counter the amount of cav that we're probably going to experience here. Tanis can actually upgrade. It would increase squalor, though, which actually this place is doing great on squalor. But it also decreased public order. In exchange for growth, livestock, and a little bit more wealth. Oops, sorry. We could get the stone cairn first. Excuse me, everybody. Sorry. Which would increase first and second class. Let's go for that instead. We'll get that first, as there are no negatives to it other than the regional upkeep. Oh, thank God I moved our agent. I always forget I did that. Oh, man. I'm glad we're moving him still. I forgot Belts is a silver mine. Oh, where I thought it was. They're only making 289. You'd think they make a little more if they were mining silver there. Well, yeah, we're going to commit to subjugating the north for now, and in hopes of the cartel expansion hopefully being stopped by somebody before we can turn around and backstab them. As sadly, our alliances with the south or our neighbors is a triangle, you could say, as our liberated forces are quite friendly but quite small with us, and they will not join us if we decide to declare war on the cartel, a faction that surrounds them and their main forces far up here in the north, which they really shouldn't move it. Don't get me wrong, I wish I could tell the AI to send their army home, but it's up here, and it's gonna stay up here apparently. Research is completed. Two children are born. And some construction is done. Very nice. We are almost there. What looks like 2 more turns. Let's continue our research. We are going to go ahead and get the central... No, wait, my bad. Not the central grain. Either the siege tower... Well, that would give 3 food just in general and more wealth. That would enable the library. That would enable construction of those. And building cost. -2 enemy siege holdout time. Double for city. Actually, let's go for that. We're about to start sieging a lot of stuff, I feel like. Or we will. It'll be useful in the wars to come against the cartel, as they are just expanding rapidly. They really are. They have already taken Paras and Ganza from the Atropatene. I mean, these regions are very close together, but it's still insane how vast they're growing to rival even the Seleucid Empire. But with all aside, 20 stack, 27. Commander. We can go ahead and grab Could grab a couple more pikes or a couple more strong charging cav.
At your command.
Let's go for...
Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life.
So you can grab a couple more pikes there, and then we'll get a couple more proto-slavs to where we'll double their manpower. So we should be able to beat them back quite fast. 6 food up here. You're only making 2 right now. Jesus. Oh, well, it's because of this. Which, upgrading that would give us another food, so sure, let's go for it. Which I swear... No, my bad. That doesn't give us food. Apologies. Thankfully, the fishing market will do quite well for that. It's in the turn. In the turn, and I believe we should be ready to go against the Royal Scythians. Subjugating the north. Stomping out the steppes. Stomping out the steppes. I think I found the title for my video. It's quite cheesy, but it works. Stomping out the steppes. I like it. Even though we're not really stomping out the steppes, we're just stomping one nomadic tribe. It's close. Close enough, everybody. Alrighty. So here comes the turn I think everybody's been waiting for after an episode, or after last episode's full of moving around, diplomacy, and city building. This is the turn that we declare war and push north, hopefully. Something could happen, I guess, in the next, minute and a half, but hopefully. I hope our spy moved. I don't remember seeing it. I'm very forgetful, I apologize. We're gonna check our spy first. Here's your year in history. And then Scythia declared war on them. That's gonna bring them closer, which is not good. Keep going north. Have we uncovered the faction yet? We did the Lamove, and they are neutral to us. -4.
Greetings. Now,
Oh, but they want to trade. They want to trade so bad.
I value honesty in others.
Oh, they want to trade. They want to make 38, 36. How about we
have
counter?
fine goods, and you doubtless have much that we would find desirable.
Oh, they accepted in there.
Our trade is now ended, and I will accept your.
There is that glorious trade route that has established our connection to the world. The Athens cultural version that's going to continue to grow.
Welcome. If I can give you a fair answer, you will have it.
Oh, this
I
is
accept. We have an agreement, and I'm sure I have.
Well met, friend.
all of a sudden we're porting in a lot.
And let your words move me to anger or a river of goods
Let's
and
counter.
trade between our lands would surely see all prosper.
Thank you.
Excellent.
I will do you the honor of listening to your.
I know I just said we're going to be going to war, but I think
Your generous nature does your people credit.
I think this takes precedent. Establishing money.
Greetings. Speak plainly and without idle purpose, and all will be
Yeah, that's too much.
a tidy sum to be sure, but our hearts.
Oh, this. Oh, the subscriber that recommended this. Thank you so much.
Speak plainly and without idle purpose, and all will be well.
This is so
Our
nice.
ancestors would be shamed if even one of your coins was accepted.
Establishing this much trade is really good.
I welcome you, worthy speaker. I listen because your people are known to have honor.
This much trade and
I welcome
the
you on
outreach we're
behalf
getting
of
here. Carthage doesn't really.
Trade with your people would be of
How much is
little
it?
benefit to the people of Carthage.
We don't want to demand. We're going to offer 1,600. Very well, we'll wait.
Trade with your people.
How about to
I
Rome?
welcome you on behalf of the.
So Rome and Carthage are a bit annoying,
Does not
but that is trade with a lot of people that we have just now established contact with. Our merchants must be going insane with the possibilities. This little kingdom here has now in the Black Sea established trade with the Germanic tribes in the Britannic in the north, along with the Hispanian factions, the Gaullist factions. How very, very cool. Also, did not just see this. If you look on the map now, it's updated. They've added little... that is so cool. I know this is a tiny little detail, but that is so cool. The pyramids, the Great Alexander's Lighthouse. That is a tomb, I believe. And then you have the Martyr Dam, Hanging Gardens of Babylon. I can't remember which of these. One of these is the Bam Citadel, I believe. I don't actually know what temple that is. That's the statue of Zeus, Roma, and then we have the monolith there, the Stonehenge. That's really cool. Very, very cool. All right, we're sitting at 1,300 trade. We are producing a couple of these, but we're now importing a lot. Total value of exports. We're making a good bit of money from everybody now, which is really nice. Yeah, our income is going, it's really good, considering we're also at a medium tax rate. Starting treasury taxes. Yeah, our trade shot up a good 500 there. So that's really good, and it's going to fuel our war effort. And now, back to the main meal. We're going to grab some mercenaries real quick, just some... Oh, we don't have enough to get 2 of them, really? Well, let's grab the Scythian hired lancers then. Never mind. We're who am I kidding? Now, let's go to war. We really don't need our allies' help, so... they'll join anyways. So we will hold them. Now it's swiftly changed into our action. They have steppe archers, steppe horsemen, steppe spearmen, town folk, and then their actual army here.
None will escape. Ready for orders. Make haste, men.
How much money would we make if we raid?
Raiding.
Not a lot. We also just lost all our income. I don't know why. Other than the fact that maybe this army is a little expensive here. The mercenaries were 400 something. Well, let's go ahead and take it. And I will auto-resolve this battle. I do apologize. But we really don't want to try and risk losing too much. And nobody was lost. We are going to... I think we're gonna loot it. Your gain money, population, and public order are greatly reduced. Looting would give us 6,800. Occupying you peacefully on. Let us... We could subjugate them, but it would leave them to their own devices. Let's go ahead and... I mean, they make a lot of money. Oh. I'm gonna loot it. But we did secure it all the way. Go ahead and destroy these buildings. Converting that will take 6 turns. Yeah, 7 turns to repair and then convert. Very well. He's actually going to get replenished, but we've for the most part secured the north now, as Royal Scythia apparently has an army over here. So I'm glad our ally hopefully will aid us.
Ready to your duties, men. Set up the watch.
We're gonna just really quickly... well, let's not get the horses, but we'll get the rest of these guys. We're gonna lose a good bit of money there, but that army will now be able to handle that probably. And you can go ahead We're sitting at 7. That's not going to go up any. It'll go up by 1 actually. Fangoria can probably be converted into a trade port. Or which one do we want? Let's do the capital actually. And then we will convert, or we'll upgrade this perhaps. Let's go ahead and do it. So the public order is kind of insane, but oh well. It was worth it. We now own the northernmost province in our area. Hopefully, we'll be able to dominate it, subjugate it. The due process it takes. But the Royal Scythians are now truly nomadic, and more than likely will push on Tanis as if they moved west, they're gonna suffer attrition unless they have a region somewhere that I'm not aware of. But if they engage Tanis, it will be a close battle, but I think we might be able to pull it out with our hoplites. And the mercenary army that we just pulled out of our ass, thanks to all the financial income we just gained establishing trade with everybody. And our ally has also decided to move to Tanis to make sure that it is fortified, which is really nice of them, actually. Very grateful. Very grateful. I'm glad they decided to stick around and not actually break our alliance.
We can agree here, if the spirits wish it.
We can also do that. I'm trying to avoid cheesing that because I don't think non-aggression with these tribes is necessary, but if they offer and they're willing to pay, then why not? Sarmatia will struggle for a while. Agathon, Heronius, you should not equip that. However, 2 new ranks, one for the Heronius himself. Let's go up here. That extra upkeep, offensive battles, morale, tax rate. That extra movement speed's really good. Even more upkeep. Tariffs as well is really good. Higher replenish rate. There we go. He's already got a translator. Yeah. Agathon, though, did earn a new one, which is, see, now that's really nice. So they're not out of supplies yet, it seems. Foraging for food. Damage local area. Let's make sure they don't have more land somewhere. They do not.
You have the ear.
They are truly nomadic with no land to call home. We're making 1,000 with a mercenary army right now, which is really impressive. It shows you the value that we've gained by establishing a trade link all the way around the European continent. Oh, and here, actually, by the way, here is the new Kothon building for Carthage. This came along in the update, and it looks very cool. That's really cool. Far more historical and very lovely. But with that, stomping out the steps, we're definitely going to want to get an altar. Getting the nomad township would be unnecessary. We don't really need a ballista. Let's see here. What we really want probably is going to be the cultural. This would influence Greek culture a bit too much. The Agora would be nice, and we could later establish either a a grain market, a traveler's lodge, which would provide food for the region, or a library. Or hell, a supply pit. So we'll go for the agora for now. And later on we can turn this supply pit into something else. Because it does increase supply storage and the supply lines up to 3 areas, or supply 3 regions. Baggage train, ammunition. So let's go ahead. We should be able to go ahead and pull out our king. We're going to...
Ready for further orders.
They shouldn't be able to make it up here.
At your command. At once.
We will, however, swing around and begin patrolling. They shouldn't be able to make it all the way. Tanis will hold. That is growing successfully. Angoria can actually upgrade. 300 wealth from maintenance. Why would you want to upgrade that? Piracy. I'm not too sure why you'd want to upgrade that too far. Despite the fact that it does actually give quite a strong garrison of Greek Marines and archers. But without further ado, guys, I'm gonna call it here. We have conquered the Royal Scythians, securing the north for ourselves instead of actually liberating it. But the southern problem of our ally growing too strong, too quick is definitely showing its ugly face. The king, in his lifetime, will more than likely have to address it before too long. But this is where I'm going to leave it off at. Stomping over the steps, which is, yes, you will see this as the title for that video. But I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know it wasn't very action-packed, but it is leading our kingdom to a glorious future where we can now support multiple or full stack armies for a little bit, and we've established trade links and friendly relationships with a lot of factions. But if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe as always. And if you're excited to see the next episode, please comment below. And do keep an eye out on that channel for the new Let's Play. Without further ado, hope you all have a great week or weekend whenever you watch this. This has been the Salty Show. Peace out.